One thing is certainly clear, gotta get the hell out of here. Sick and tired of this rat race, sick and tired of the same old place. Getting the rust is a sickness case, can't even stand staying in the same space. One thing that's really for sure is OPT50's gotta go on tour. Hi everybody, OPT50 here again. And the reason why OPT50 needs to just get going on tour soon is because you all know that rap song that I started making some time ago, that the first part goes, evicted today, that's what the notes on my door will say. Well, it looks like that's gonna probably end up coming true. First, because way back when I worked at that other restaurant called Stevie's, because of how much more I was making back then and how high that they jacked my rent up here, well, I still was never able to get that all paid off. And then, at Taco John's here that I went back to working at after Stevie's, I just got to a point where I just didn't feel physically able to take working at such late hours anymore. That was supposed to be from 6 to 11, 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. But for sure, for a long time, we didn't end up getting out until way after 11. By the time I got done getting ready for bed after work, then it was midnight. And then a bit of times we didn't end up getting out until quite enough after midnight. Yeah, I just didn't feel physically able to take working, such late hours like that 4 or 5 nights a week. So I just couldn't help, having to ask to get cut down to only 3 nights a week, which I know wasn't going to really be, that good for my rent situation money-wise. But I just didn't feel physically able to take, getting to bed that late anymore, 4 or 5 nights a week. And, it did get me quite enough more behind. And lately, I've been watching these YouTube videos of this nomadic lifestyle man named Bob Wells, and this whole nomadic lifestyle community of people he's got behind him who attend his event every January called the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. And also been watching, enough of these bicycle tourists, nomadic lifestyle people, because I just kind of feeling like I just really love to be able to, have it work out to be able to live like they do and not have to pay rent to live anywhere, because of the fact that they're not living anywhere, they're pretty much living everywhere, because they're traveling all the time. The thing I also like about being able to live that way is being able to keep all of whatever money I make, so that I can also have money to buy stuff to do my music better and faster with, because it's about impossible being able to buy that stuff when I have to rent to live anywhere. Here, because in a place like this that goes by a person's income, I can't make that stuff renting to live in a place like this that goes by your income, because once they find out I'm making enough more, then they jack my rent up higher, then probably can't have money for stuff like that, renting to live any place else that even don't go by a person's income, because the rent is just too high. But that's when the only kind of job one like me can seem to be able to get is just a minimum wage restaurant job. The thing I feel the nomadic lifestyle man Bob Wells is right about living the nomadic lifestyle is that he said that everyone in their nice houses and stuff, that sure, y'all may have the comforts, a lot of comforts, with living in a nice house and stuff like that, but they have really limited freedom. That's also what this one man in another YouTube video was realizing. who built a three-wheel motorbike of his own and had this bicycle camper on the back that he's pulling behind him, which looked like one of the bicycle campers that this other man on YouTube was building. And he was saying that he came across enough people who they felt sorry for him because, when they saw him, they thought, he's homeless. He said that he's the one that felt sorry for them because they're stuck to just one area by a house and a job, or in the case of this couple or small family, who had a farm that he stopped at. Yeah, they're stuck to one area, by a house and a farm that they have to work, for a living. And he realizes that he's got the freedom to go wherever he wants because he don't have any of that. Don't have no house and job or no farm or anything like that. Keep him stuck to one area. Also, there's this one black guy named Tim Ward on YouTube who, in a YouTube video of his, he said that the reason that he chose to live the nomadic lifestyle is because he didn't feel able to have his whole world and his whole life be all one area. Before I heard him say that, I just I never put my finger on why I moved quite enough times in the past. And then, after he said that, and I already thought about it enough, then I realized it was because I really was just like him all along. Because when I really thought about it enough, it came in my mind how every time I'd moved to another town or city or another area, far enough away, that after so long, I get bored with that area and would want to move somewhere else, to another town or city. Well, now if I get bags packed and fastened to my bicycle carrier with bungee cords and get out and, go live in the nomadic lifestyle, the bicycle tourist nomadic lifestyle, even when I only have only over $150, I think, in my checking account, I guess I might be okay because I'm sure I have disability money coming soon because I'm sure I did get disability back because I'm sure that was still last Monday that I had an appointment at the Social Security office here, and it sounded like I did get it back because I signed a paper for a reinstatement of my disability and also signed a paper to be my own payee. So I'm sure I gotta have that disability money coming soon. I guess that's all I can for sure think of to say about everything, about why I feel that I for sure now need to go on tour